Farhani.
Okay, so we're back here in campus. Spring has sprung.
Yes.
After graduated, we're come back here today, and jacaranda is here. As you can see, it's blooming. It's purple everywhere.
Yeah.
Actually, today is a little bit hot because we're in summer right now. We're living winter, and welcome summer. All right. So, can you please describe a little bit about yourself, like about your nationality, where you're coming from, and when you graduated, and what are the degree that you took while you're studying?
Yeah. So guys, my name is Farhani. I'm from Indonesia, and I graduated from UQ last year studying in psychology, and now I'm currently working in Australia.
Wow. So Farhani was graduated in July 2024, Bachelor of Arts, majoring in psychology, same like me, and we're Indonesian.
Yeah.
Proudly Indonesian. And okay, so a frequently asked question is why we can stay here, although we already graduated last year. Why? And what are you currently doing here? So basically, what are you doing here right now?
Yeah, I'm just working in Australia right now.
Working in Australia right now. And what visa are you in?
It's for 8-5 visa, which is temporary graduate visa.
Temporary graduate visa. Okay, so temporary graduate visa or 485 visa is basically the visa for international students who plan to stay in Australia a little bit longer for work, for studying after graduated. And we can stay in Australia freely and legally.
Yeah.
And let's just straight to the point. Let's break down to the requirements until you can gain this visa. Okay, so first thing first, what is the first step that you need to do when applying the visa?
Okay, first thing first, when you're applying the visa, you must stay in Australia.
You must stay in Australia.
Yeah, you have to apply it on shore.
If we cannot go anywhere, we must stay in Australia when applying the visa. It's also held a valid student visa.
Yeah.
Right? So 1 or 2 months before your student visa is expired, you need to apply the 485 visa. So so the first thing is you need to, of course, stay in Australia when applying. And can I know when you are applying for the 485 visa, you applying on your own or you use agent?
I'm applying on my own.
On my own. So
by myself.
Just by yourself. So I think 485 visa is relatively easy compared to other visa.
Yeah, true.
Because as long as you graduated from Australian institution and then you study here for 1.5 until 2 years, you can get the visa. And the requirements also not that difficult as compared to other visa. So you can do it because we can do it, so that means you can do it too.
Yeah, that's true.
And what else? I heard there is like certain age to be eligible to get the visa, to apply for the visa, isn't it?
Yeah, so like we must be under 35 years old.
Under 35 years old. Okay, so of course we are under 35 years old. We are really young. And okay, so maybe like I just want to underline here. So maybe if you are watching right now, you want to planning to be here, to be in Australia for master degree or PhD, or maybe you want to do bachelor again but in different major. You must and then you plan to stay a little bit longer for 485 visa, you must be under 35 because if you are 35 years old and above and wants to get the 485 visa after graduated, sadly you cannot do it. Sorry. Okay, move on to the next part. English test.
Yeah.
Okay. What the English test that you take? That you took?
Yeah, I took IELTS. And last year the minimum is like 5.5 each section, but pretty sure it's changed now.
Yeah, I think I do a lot of research about that. So I think you must be careful with this. You must be cautious because each year the requirements, the criteria is changing.
Yeah.
So in
We need
our
to be up to date
up
to
to
the
date with the
website.
information. Yeah. So on our era 2024 when we're applying, the band is 6 and each criteria like listening, reading, writing, speaking, it is only 5.5.
Yeah.
But I think now it's changing. The overall band must be 6.5 and each criteria, each section should be 6.
Yeah, I think 6.
Since August 2025. So keep yourself update about the newest information on the website before applying.
Yep.
So maybe a tip for me, one of the tips that I can give you is when applying the IELTS, you must take your time because it seems easy gaining like 6, right?
Yeah.
It is easy, but
It sounds easy.
sounds easy, but if you do the task last minute, it would be like stressful, right?
Yeah, it
because
is.
you are under pressure.
Yeah. Because you need to
like
apply
life
it
after
as well,
graduated
yeah.
is like roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like you have like tons
must
of
be
plans,
hard,
like
yeah.
gasolines of plans. Like, oh, maybe we should do like road trip. And then like your friend asking, let's go to where somewhere or like having fun. But at the same time, you also need to prepare the visa if you want to stay. So me, I know that I will apply the visa on July 2024. So I took the IELTS test on January 2024.
That's so long.
That is so long, but the visa valid for 2 years, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, make sure don't do it last minute. If you don't pass the band that they need, you don't pass the criteria, that means it
You need to
will
redo.
the task.
And like it costs a lot of
It
money.
costs a lot
again.
of money, so make sure that you pass the band, you meet all the criteria.
Yep.
Because if you don't meet the IELTS requirements, it will minimize the chance of getting the visa, right? Okay, and I think there are also different. You can not only IELTS, the English test that they need. You can also apply for PTE, Pearson.
Yeah.
That is also
Maybe TOEFL. I'm not sure. but,
well,
like,
yeah, they can. Yeah, we can do that. On to the next part. Health insurance.
yeah.
We need a health insurance, right? Okay, so can you describe what is the health insurance? What is the health insurance that you apply?
Yeah, so for everyone who stay in Australia with visa, we have to have like health insurance just to like make sure that you have
Yeah, you have
insurance like
insurance. Yeah.
yeah, and it's for 485 visa. It's like private health insurance, so you need to
Apply
pay
on
it
your-
yourself,
yeah.
apply it on yourself. But like it's not that hard.
It's
like
not that
yeah,
hard.
it's only take like
One
a
or
day,
two
one
business
day. Yeah.
day.
Mhm.
So basically,
You pay for it. Like you find the provider that
that match
with you.
your need.
Mhm.
So we applied for OVHC or Overseas Visitor Health Insurance. It is really easy. You just go to the website
website
and then just find the provider
Yeah.
that you need,
Which plan that you
want that fit with
And
your
then pay for it.
yes, exactly. And I think it's also not cost too much. I think per
Yeah.
month just like around
70 to
70
100.
to 100
Yeah.
based on your option plan.
Yeah, and you need to pay for it every month.
Every month.
Yeah, and sometimes it depends on the plan as well. They can like fortnight or
Yeah, you
per
can
month.
choose. Yeah,
Yeah, you can
choose. And health examination. So, what is the pro tip from you about the health examination? Because it sounds just like easy, right?
So since a lot of international students going to have this visa,
Yeah.
so like many students gonna
Apply.
book
Yeah.
gonna book the health examinations
Examination.
very
There's like a
Yeah.
lot of people applied during the peak season.
yeah.
So July 2024
Mhm.
is when the student visa will expire.
And all students are gonna
Yes.
book all the health examination,
examination.
which is really full.
Really
so
full.
that make sure that you're gonna book it early.
Early.
Yeah,
So you will get the spot.
yeah.
And
Because
because there's like during the peak season, people will just like keep applying, like all international students like apply for that. Make sure to get your spot
Before your student visa expires.
Exactly.
surely, yeah.
And polish check. Yeah, I think that's the last requirement, isn't it?
Yeah,
Polish check.
yeah. I think so.
Polish check. So what is polish check? Sounds scary. Polish check.
It's yeah. You need to apply it to
Your government.
Yeah, to the government to make sure that you have
have
no,
no
criminal
criminal
record.
records.
And for this visa, it's I think there's a category for this visa.
Oh
like
yeah. There's
yeah,
category. for-
specific category
specific
for
category
this
for
visa.
that.
So make sure that you choose the wrong one. You choose the,
The
right,
right
one.
one.
You have to pay for it as well, and it's not.
I think it's just like 100.
Or I think 60.
Oh yeah, 60
Yeah,
to
around
100.
$60.
Yeah, and it's just basically police check. It's just a background check. Make sure that there is no criminal records, and it's also just like really easy. Just tick all the
Questions,
questions,
yeah.
and then submit that, and then it's just like
You'll get the
the result is like
a
really
week.
fast.
Yeah. A week maximum.
A week, or just like 3 to 5 business days. So it is really easy. So how long does it takes to process the visa?
Maximum I think a month.
Maximum.
Yeah, and sometimes it depends when you already take lots of the list, and you already did the health examination as well. And one of my friends got it for like in a day.
In a day?
Yeah, that was really
Okay.
fast.
That is the
Yeah,
quickest
so
one. So yeah,
It
maybe
depends on
the processing time from student visa to get to earn 485 visa is differ for each person. Maybe like let's just say like 3 to 5 business day is the quickest, and the longest is a month.
Yeah.
So I think it will be no more than a month.
Yeah, because sometimes it depends.
Yeah, it depends.
With the health examination as well. If you do the health examination after applying, it's gonna be longer.
Longer.
But if you already did the health examination before you're applying, it's gonna be quick. It's
Really quick.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what happened if we already applied? We are under the application for 485 visa, and we need to go somewhere
Go overseas.
outside of the country.
Yeah.
Is that possible to leaving the country, to leaving Australia and then come back when
Yeah.
we are under application?
Yeah, that's absolutely possible.
That
But-
is same with your case, right?
Yeah, that's my case because I need to go back to Indonesia, which I need to apply for bridging B visa. So it costs like $200, and you need to attach all the evidence why you need to go overseas, such as like when I have another graduation by
Graduation.
Indonesia. I need to attach the evidence of invitation for graduation, and you need to request as well like the period.
Oh,
Yeah, the period you will be outside the country, and that's it. And maybe if you already have the flight tickets, you can attach
yeah,
that
you
as
can
well.
attach that.
Yeah,
Okay, so that
and
means
it takes 1 day as well.
One
It's
day?
Really, yeah, it's really fast.
Okay, so
And then you are eligible to
you
go
back
outside.
and forth.
Yeah.
So that means you are still eligible to go outside of the country even though you are under application.
Yeah, and when the bridging visa is granted, there will be the date, like the
Period.
the period, like
The period. So
when you have to go back. Because even though we already requested the dates, it again depends on the government when are they gonna approve. Yeah, make sure you have to go back to Australia.
noisy.
Make sure you have to go back to Australia
As
with
soon
the
as
date.
possible.
Yeah, as soon as possible. If you want your visa granted very early. Yeah.
All right. So how long the visa last?
2 to 3 years, I guess. Yeah, it depends. If you do the bachelor and masters, it's gonna be 2 years, and PhD students get 3 years. I think. Yeah,
Yeah, in our
you
case,
can check it again.
we only get it 2 years, but
Yeah.
it depends on the major. Maybe like STEM, like IT, it
Yeah.
will be different.
But I think it's changed already now. Like
Already
all are 2 years for back.
So last question: how much is the total fee to for this whole application?
Roughly is 2,000. Yeah, $2,000.
2,000 is
But that was last
only
year.
last
Yeah.
year, and 2,000 only for the visa application, right?
Yeah.
Not including the health examination,
The polish check.
police
and-
check, health insurance, IELTS still it's not
IELTS,
included. So only for the application itself, it is
The
2,000.
visa cost, yeah.
Okay, let's do a quick recap here. First thing first, for 8-5 visa, what requirements that we need? Graduated
Graduated.
from Australian institution,
Stay in
and then you
Australia.
must graduate from Australian institution, studying at least 1.5 to 2 years from Australian institution. And I think it doesn't always have to be uni, right? You can do like courses in TAFE,
Yeah.
as long as it is Australian institution. you
As
can-
long as you hold the student visa.
Oh yeah, exactly. And then make sure when applying you are in
Australia. You're
onshore.
Yeah.
And then prepare
English
English
test.
test. IELTS, Pearson, PTE, or TOEFL.
Yeah.
Don't do it last minute because if you are under stress, under pressure,
Yeah.
it will affect the result. And then police check, health insurance, and then health examination. That's it.
Yeah.
Submit your application. Tickety boo. Thank you.
Bye guys.
Good luck. Toodaloo.